Hello everyone, this is Dragon Ikari. I welcome you back to another Final Fantasy XIV Raid Night. This is M6S Session 17, and we are still at it. Elise is still out, and Mai's running late, so off to a good start tonight. Either way, we're going to try to see if we can make this work. If not, we'll figure out something else. Not sure at the moment. But let's go ahead and join the Discord. I'll start trying to invite people, and we'll see where we're at. Already working on the videos tonight for both yesterday's run and the solo stream on Thursday. I mean Wednesday, rather. Just because I was trying to get that all done so I could work on some other stuff this weekend. And the plus side for me, I'm on sabbatical for the next month, so I don't have to go to work again for a month, so I just wanted to get some of that stuff out of the way since I have a little bit more time than I normally would, so wish I could say that was going to increase the amount of time I can stream, but it probably won't because some other stuff I'm going to be working on, so unfortunately we'll still be sticking to the usual schedule while I'm on that. Just simply not enough other things I'd like to do because I only get one of these every 5 years. But all that being said, we'll see how this goes. In worst case, I just cut a whole bunch of stuff out of the video and I post it over the weekend, like I did for yesterday's video, where I had to cut out like good 30 minutes while we were trying to figure out what to do. Oh, shenanigans. Funny part is I know if I started these any later to like being on the dot, they would start showing up all on time, and then I would be the one running late. So, yeah, we're still doing the 10 minutes beforehand anyway.
Forgot to order med for myself today. So I'm gonna have to do so tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm off for a month now, so I'm in a relatively good mood.
Digga. Is there a best place to get maps from? Or is it just any level
It's
100
any node. Except in Living Memory, it'd be any other zone other than that.
Until
Yep.
7.3, and then it's gonna get its map. Is like how Outbush is separate from the rest of the maps for that expansion.
Okay.
Yep. Right now you won't find anything in Living Memory.
I usually use the mining node that's just outside Electro Strike.
Yep, I'm there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
that's
them
what I
clustered in that one spot.
I only found the solo one maps.
You just sort of had to
So
keep
far.
trying until you find a node that has one.
I was able to buy some aiming pieces for my ninja for 100k.
I don't know, I never buy them. Finished re-leveling retainers. Now I'm not hemorrhaging funds anymore. I'm actually starting to build some funds back up again. Not like it matters. Comes 7.3, I'm gonna have to throw about 10 million gil out probably anyway, so if not more.
Going round in circles, hitting rocks. Yeah.
Well, what are you doing that for?
Well, what are you doing that
Trying to get a
for?
map.
Trying to...
You sure you don't like have one in your inventory or something?
No, it would still
Oh,
show
Lord.
up when you're gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one in my Chocobo saddlebag. but that
Yeah, it
doesn't stop me
shouldn't.
from
That's
getting the other
considered a
map.
separate inventory.
Well, no, the maps will always show up, no matter what, in the gathering points.
Yeah. why I was asking if there was a better gathering point to do this.
Yeah, there
on.
really is. It's always random.
Yeah, you kind of just have to pop whatever that skill is called and hope for the best. Luck of the Mountaineer or whatever.
Oh no.
So using luck in the mountain, yeah, I might find it.
I'm not sure if that actually does anything for that. I've always just stumbled across them.
No, Luck of the Mountaineer reveals all the
Items
hidden
at any gathering node. and
items
that
at
includes-
any gathering node, and that includes maps. So every single node, you can use that, and it will show you either the solo map or the 8-person map, and you just have to get lucky before your GP runs out.
Yeah, I used it on the node. No maps showed up.
Then there's no maps at those nodes, and you need to go to different ones. Because it's not every node that has them.
I used it on the one I found a map on before, and I saw nothing. So I don't know.
That's
Did you
weird.
pick up one of the solo maps?
Yes. Why?
Because they share a cooldown. You only get one map, regardless of single or multi.
Oh,
No,
I thought they
it-
kept showing
no.
up
If
even
your
if you
if your
couldn't get it.
timer is
Nope.
if you've got a map, it resets that timer, and they won't appear in the nodes until the timer comes back up.
I
Explain.
didn't know. it was
I'm
a
like,
solo map.
I'm
I
like,
didn't know it
usu-
was a solo map, so I just grabbed
yeah,
it by
it's like
instinct.
usually I find one within like a few minutes of looking. It's like you shouldn't have had, it shouldn't be taking you that long. Probably should start gathering a few maps again. I don't even know if I have any right now. Well, since we're
You're forgetting.
I mean, if we're getting new maps in the next patch, then is there a reason to fill up inventory space with the old maps?
To have them.
no, I just throw them in the box. I have, 7 retainers at this point. It's not exactly hard for me to deal with extra maps.
Someone should throw me in a box, ship me away to somewhere else.
You away?
What?
Did you say shit you away?
Ship.
Oh,
Like you're shipping something, not
I
shitting
guess I have
it.
2 and a couple of.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
yeah.
Queue up the.
We
One
have to
shot.
queue up the Walmart ad. I just shipped my pants.
That's a good commercial.
I remember the snake minion.
I got
Oh.
lucky with that one.
Oh, it's okay. It's an Endwalker dungeon. I had no idea.
hmm Oh, he's cute, isn't he? Hey, Luana. That outfit was made for dancing. I think Popo's impaled on a stone
Yeah, I
pillow
noticed
over
that.
there. Should we go help?
Yeah, she's probably fine. Just needs to sleep it off. Oh, whoops. You'll need to do it again. No, I was talking to Popo. He was trying to trade me something and I closed the window.
I should probably be begging for some pots too.
Oh,
I have 7. Thank you, Kyrie.
yep. I have to go chase after more Aether Sand before I can start making more again. Now, if you're trying to trade me those compounds, Bobo, I didn't get them.
That was the idea. But then you canceled the trade, so I figured you didn't want
No, I
them.
just hit the wrong button. Look, I make the pause so you guys can be slackers on that department, so...
Yeah, that's why I was trying to give you the mats
You
for them.
canceled on-
And you canceled on me. I
Oh,
can't
well,
believe
won't be
it.
the first
I was
time.
only trying.
I was only trying to
Won't
help.
be the first time, probably won't be the last either. I've been single too long to be reliable.
I've been single for a while, and I'm reliable. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you don't have like 2 decades on that.
I mean, technically, I was only not single for 3 months out of my life. So
I mean, the last time I went on a date with somebody was when I was 18. I'm 40 now.
You old.
damn girl, you old.
Oh, at this point, I just stopped trying because I just can't be bothered. Well, that's actually always been the case. I just can't be bothered a lot of the
That's
times. I
fair.
just don't.
Yeah, the
Well,
dating
it's-
scene sucks.
I just never really cared enough to bother. Like, I never felt lonely enough where I felt like I needed to go find somebody.
Oh, I do. And yet, the amount of effort it takes is still it can turn me away at the gate sometimes.
Oh, I'm sure it's even extra complicated for you, so...
You'd
I
be
mean-
surprised. Then again, I do
Well, I
live
suppose
in
that
Philly,
helps a little
so
bit if you live in a larger area.
We are the gay.
we are the gay capital of the country.
I mean, you could probably manage Omaha. There'd just be a few less options. But,
I don't
don't
know.
know.
It'd be
I
hard.
don't know what the dating
I've
scene
been
like.
on a couple dates.
I've been on a couple dates recently, but they were just like, oh. It was basically me realizing that I was super bored by the person and just being like, okay.
I don't know. I said I can't even motivate myself to get beyond square one.
Yeah,
So
pretty
it's like
Yeah,
okay,
pretty
I
much.
don't mind being by myself. I don't really care enough to really put forth any effort. So nothing ever happens, obviously, because I'm not trying. Clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I don't know if that should be Like, am I avoiding the effort because I feel like it's too much effort for what it's worth? But like, I feel like it's worth quite a lot.
Well,
so
that's
I
probably
don't
the key
know what's
difference
going
there
on.
is you actually have some interest in that, and I just generally don't.
Yeah, like,
Like,
yeah, like, and yet I still don't put forth
Well,
the effort.
so it's
yeah,
easy to,
it's
blame
So it's easy to
I
like
suppose it's one
blame
thing to
myself
desire something and
for-
then being too lazy to go seek it out over somebody who's lazy about it because they don't care. Either way,
Yeah.
that's a bit of a
Yeah.
difference for me, I suppose. I mean, people could probably super analyze that to a number of different ways. I think Athena's tried a couple of times.
Probably
Oh.
has.
Look, trying to analyze
Probably
me at this
has.
point is a little strange anyway. And now I'm just getting to the A. Now
Hey, the only
Hey.
one.
Hey, the only one who needs to analyze yourself
I'm
is
pretty
you,
bad at it.
okay?
Or a professional therapist if you
Or a
go that
professional
route.
Oh, I guess, like, what the hell do I know?
Kari, a blue creature.
Pokédex.
Thanks,
Oh, I'm
Pokédex.
stuck in this.
Oh, I'm stuck in this.
I was
Pokemon
looking
game.
at this trend on Twitter earlier today where apparently they've added some function where you click a button on your Twitter profile and it gives, like, their AI gives, like, a summary of your profile. And
But your profile's already.
But your profile's already like 100 characters. How can they summarize
but
that?
it,
Does it like
It-
look at your posts or?
Is it like
yeah,
look at your
it's
posts,
kind of
or-
disturbing how accurate it ended up kind of being.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have a Twitter account anymore.
Same girl.
If I weren't streaming, I probably would bother less with it than I do. But I feel like I kind of have to have it.
Yeah, mine got hacked and then I just could never be bothered to get it back.
That's also just because I'm too damn curious for my own fucking good sometimes.
Yeah,
A hard F.
that was a capital F.
Yesterday was such a pain in the ass as we were trying to find people. I can't even be bothered to try to find somebody else to
Yeah.
place Mai in the meantime. I'll just wait until she reappears. Oh, I'm not good at this.
No, it's not your fault.
We just...
Whole bunch.
Whole bunch of things have kind of.
Muddy the waters.
I was gonna try and use. Is there a verb form of the word confluence?
Probably.
Load together kind of thing. There's been a confluence of various issues. Dictionary confluence.
Conflux.
We need to find
Flux?
another...
Conflux is also a noun. Though.
Conflux is
I don't
also
know
a
if that's
noun.
word
though.
either.
I
thought
don't
of
know
it
if that's a
too,
word
Where's
either.
my-
I
Where's
thought of
my-
it too though.
Where's my
Means same.
thesaurus?
Oh, it is a word.
So,
Means
I
the same
can't,
thing.
I can't say that word.
Say what word?
Thesaurus.
Saurus?
The Thoris.
Thesaurus?
God
Thesaurus?
damn it.
Is that one of the ones that got the feathers
Probably.
too?
Assemblage or junction? Assembled? Converged. I think I was thinking of the word
Convergence.
Whole bunch of
converged.
different-
A whole bunch of different factors converged to make this a lot harder for
Yeah,
you than
that's
it probably
probably
should
right.
have.
I was kind
Is what I was trying to say.
Something like that. Yeah, there's nothing more that irritates me when I'm streaming something to be like, what is that word? God damn it, I can't say it.
I mean, as someone who writes for a living, yes.
The worst of all, it's like,
the words you can forget.
You got
It's
two
like,
sets of
worse
words you
for
can
me is-
forget.
Yeah, but also
Yeah, but also two sets of words that don't always have analogs one way or the other. I'll be like, wow, this is a really succinct way to explain this in Japanese. I don't know how to say this in English. I know what all the words mean, but I don't know how to
The
say it.
worst part, I have just enough of a stutter in my voice where it's like, blah, 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 that's words wrong.
I don't know if you
It's-
have a
Your words
stutter.
sometimes.
You just kind of trip over your
I
words
talk
sometimes.
faster than I think it's the problem.
Like,
Yeah.
I have a friend with a
Like I have a friend with a
No,
stutter,
it's-
and that's like an actual.
It's like I
stutter.
know what I want to say, but it never comes out quite like I want it to. That's probably the better way to put it. Is I probably
yeah.
I've had to learn
Yeah.
to slow down and think before I speak.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
for most people.
That's a good idea for most people. I find.
Something like
That's something I had to learn in speech therapy too. We called it the mental filter.
I mean, Popo, you should be used to that kind of thing because I don't think Yama's ever been able to learn that.
Ever been able to learn to talk
Never learned to
slowly?
think before she speaks.
Oh well,
Well, that's why I like her so much.
that's why I like her so much. So.
I just go back to so many of the clips where she just blurts out some random thing out of nowhere. I'm like, where the hell did that even come from? Where the hell did that
Well,
come?
yeah, I mean, like,
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I think one of the reasons we get along so well is because she has no filter, and I have too much of a filter and wish I didn't.
although I have
Although I have tried very hard to release my limiters during raids sometimes.
I mean, you gotta have.
Good. I'm glad.
And you have way more clips now than I think you've had any other tier. We're not even halfway through it yet.
Bored. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this
I-
whole tier, guys.
At this pace, it's like, okay. Hell, but things would stabilize a little bit, but they just haven't been.
yeah.
Yeah. And I
Why
just
do
don't know
you
what's
get
gonna happen if I do get into
Yeah,
this
I-
Group, so.
Tycho performing group.
I think
so-
Elise and I just sort of talked a little bit. We're just like, we'll just play it by ear until we know for sure, because otherwise we're just kind of like
yeah.
stressing out over something that we don't even know when or if it's going to happen or not. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna knock the audition out of the park, so
It's,
I don't know.
It's understandable. It's, you know, at the end of the day, this is just a game.
yeah.
We either figure something out or we
Used to
don't.
be a-
It used to be a lot more for me, but these days it's not really.
Well, the funny thing for me is that because there's not really any other game in this market that I care about, that's probably the main thing that's sort of prevents.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Well, it's like, what's
I
my
don't-
main option if I were to quit 14? That
for living.
World of Warcraft?
For Revenge.
11.
I mean, I'm not that interested in looking for a new MMO, to be perfectly honest. If I ever get to
Yeah,
the point,
like,
if I ever,
Yeah, like this game scratched a very particular itch for me for like a decade, and I don't know what else would even be able to do that.
well, I can tell you
so-
one thing. If I were to leave Final Fantasy 14, it'd be more likely just because I'm tired of the entire genre as a whole. Because, as I said, the only real competition with 14 right now is World of Warcraft, which is another 15-plus-year-old game.
Well, there's Guild Wars 2. I
That's
think
getting pretty
still
old
going. too.
There's been no major competitors in the market since 14 ARR released.
Black Desert Online
I don't know, I
might
haven't
still
heard
be going.
I haven't heard much about that one. I tried New World because one of my brother's friends, my brother bought it for me. I tried it for a bit, couldn't get into it, and
I remember.
I remember seeing New World when it came out and being like, This shit is piss ugly. I don't want to play
I
this.
was-
I want to play a pretty character.
I
wanna
was
play
just
a pretty
very
character.
underwhelmed by it. It was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too
Yeah.
used to 14 kind of going off the walls with its like everything, and everything about New World just felt like too in character or too cohesive. I don't know. And World of Warcraft like goes in the entire opposite direction for me, where it's almost so cartoony to the point where it's like I don't really want to watch this for 100 hours. Not really.
Yeah.
Said I'm not even really that tired of 14. It's just more of the point where I just don't really care to start over in a completely different game for no good reason. And World of Warcraft is not going to be the game to get me to do that. It's not. It's
I've just been playing.
Yeah. I've just been playing smaller games and rhythm games lately. Rhythm games I can dump 100
I mean, it
hours
doesn't help
into
that I
easy.
keep getting dragged back into Final Fantasy 11 too, so that's there too, where I'm like, I keep getting drugged back into that too, so it's like, okay, I already
Keep
so,
getting
so-
drugged back
I-
into it.
You keep
Yeah,
getting
I
drugged back
keep-
into it.
like it used to be. I would like, for a few months, I would resubscribe to a whole bunch of stuff, stop playing for a while. And then in the last like 6 months, there's been multiple times where I've been drugged back into it to do something, and it's like, then of course,
They are still at.
They are still adding shit to it too.
yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
It's running basically with probably 3 people in a closet, but it is being updated. But so yeah, between those two, it's kind of between this one and that, it's like, well, I don't need another time sync game. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
like-
think I need another.
I don't think I need another time sync
It's
anything
like-
at this point.
Well,
in my
that's
life.
what that's what I've kind of noticed when I've looked at the discourse for 14 and stuff in recent months. It's like I'm kind of feel like I'm looking at a bunch of people who are so easily bored that they're not being stimulated every 5 seconds that they don't know what to do with themselves. And I guess for me, I'm at the point where I don't need that. I don't need 14 throwing, 1,000 things for me to do all the time anymore. I'm just not really looking for a game like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about that one. It's like,
I appreciate the social experience a lot.
yeah, and I mean, I still do all the content that comes out. I just don't blow through it anymore.
Car, do you have a glamour dresser in your house?
Glamour dressers aren't available as housing items.
That's. Come on, Square
They
Enix,
said they
come on.
tried to implement something like it, but they could never figure out how to get it to work properly. Because what they said basically happened is if 2 people access the same dresser at the same time, it would just crash the whole server. And it sounds like they never really worked out that issue.
That's so
It is
fucked
such a
up.
Final Fantasy 11 issue to 14 issue to have, though, where there's some weird server thing that's like there's this game has so much technical debt that it can't seem to address, and we had something like that before, where there was some place where you fished in Lenosha would just crash the entire world server.
I do remember that. That was a.
I
funny
do remember
bug.
that. That was a
Yeah, I don't
funny
know.
bug.
It's just like sometimes I think the servers of this game are held together with paper clips and duct tape. But
I think they essentially
I
are.
think they essentially are.
I mean, weird fish.
I mean, weird fishing issues in town is like a staple for the Square Enix MMOs because 11 had an issue with fishing.
yeah,
in
there
Juno.
was some.
You could dupe items somehow.
Well,
via
I
fishing
know there
in
were like a
Juno.
few places in Juno where you could fish where you weren't technically supposed to be able to because of like an incorrect labeling somewhere or something. And it caused weird things to happen when you would fish at that specific spot. Because Because 11 had this weird thing where if you weren't facing the fishing hole like in the right direction or something, the game just wouldn't let you do it. Oh. Am I here? I'm sorry, I was yapping so much I wasn't paying attention. Oh.
Ah, she just got
Okay.
here.
Well, I guess guess we can actually do stuff now. Why does it think I'm still on minor? Oh, whatever.
Oh, it might have been me.
Was it? Usually I usually appear at the top of the list. That's why I was confused. Okay. No, I have to be the one to do this today, so okay. And I close the window. Heaven forbid I ever actually lead a group. They would be so screwed.
Cookie. Wait, Sayo, do you know how to do the limit break for...
She does it
What?
for our group.
Oh, okay. Well, my sword's on fire, so we should have this.
Because clearly that's what we were missing.
Okay, but is your sword blade tempered by fire and on fire itself?
I have no idea what that means, Kanon. That sounded like some real Final Fantasy bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what he said either.
You have a nice axe.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Thank you.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Fellows!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs? Three?
Pairs.
An image comes
Wait,
to
what
me.
happened?
I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Just notice. Kanon. Sonic.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Pam's out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Sticky boost.
Had a little close, and I was like,
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
One.
You don't want to get caught there.
What do you think of this?
Supports are out. Raid wide.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Thank you.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
yeah, it was dying really, really slowly.
Jabber. Raid wide.
Moves are still up, all of them. Dead.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Yeah, about that.
So what do you think is hotter, Bobo? Moving fire or solid fire?
Moving fire or solid fire?
Yes.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Well, one of those things sounds like it doesn't exist.
Riot's gallery of flammers!
Oh,
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party. Four. Light party. Buster.
like it hot and sandy.
Harry. Sonic.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
DFM's out. Thank you, Moose.
I blame you for this one, Kari. I'm out of melee range.
Oh, I know.
Three?
You don't want to get more than that.
Definitely wasn't sidetracked by anything, not at all.
What do you think of this?
Sports out. Grid wide. Tank buster.
Putting her alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Others.
Are we done?
Grid wide.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can
Yeah.
I turn this around?
Gonna be problematic in a second.
And I'm down.
Guy was dead.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh, for the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have Sayo take it.
I was still acting under the Leilana takes that one, but I can take it, yeah.
And then just keep the same second set as last time.
Yeah.
Just the second one. You don't touch the first East, right? Well,
Yeah, so-
except when you go to kill it.
Yeah, for the first set of raids, you're following the group and dancing all over everything. Yeah, no, Sail is gonna take northwest now, I think. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't take any raids on the second wave? You just take the one that comes in on southeast? I
To
think-
note, when the raids are spawning, if you're doing AoE stuff, especially as dancer, like be down by the C marker, so you don't accidentally clip the either raid with AoEs.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party. Two. Light party. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Ari. Popo.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
But why?
It's led to the store of needles.
Defam's out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
One.
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Sports out. Raid wide coming up. Tank buster.
Heading alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
transformative piece, the Fiend has been completely remade.
Others.
Oh, it. Oh, got got rage.
Is this the end?
I don't know.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Look, Kanon, I only know that it does. I don't know how it does. I just feel it.
Give me a second.
Yes.
With your face.
You know, I'm thinking to the clip compilation I'm going to be doing in the future here, and I already have like 4 ideas for this fights. Yeah, but they all involve the same goddamn thing.
Yes.
I think moving fire would naturally be better, or hotter rather, than solid fire, because its molecules are moving around, and that's what creates heat.
How dare you apply logic to this?
It's the only logic I could think of to apply to this. Not much, but
What inspiration will you give me, I
I
wonder?
think it's a mix of both.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers.
I think she
Oh.
stencils the ads, but she creates.
Well, that was a thing, wasn't it?
what happened?
I think Alana turned into Kadachi there for a moment.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention, so they may have beat the first auto and didn't get topped off from it. Light party. Three. It's not 2. Light party. Tankbuster.
The challenger's down.
I
Is this
may
the
have
end?
been one single Lalafell step too far out.
Like it hot and sandy.
You
What?
weren't. It wasn't too far out. Someone was too far in.
Oh,
Kyrie wasn't far
Stepped
in.
in about as far as I normally go, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
why
We
is
run
this
it
shit
back.
so finicky? Ugh.
Because the AoEs
Yep.
are huge.
It's because tanks need uptime.
Tanks are
Yeah.
melee too. Hashtag all melee need uptime.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Oh, no one gets uptime when everyone dies.
Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers.
Oh, that's downtime.
Exactly.
What's your favorite color?
Look, continuation makes demands of me.
What kind of demands? What is it telling you to do, Kari?
Perhaps I'll draw.
Is it telling you to
things go
hurt
boom.
people?
My exploding gun sword thing.
Atari isn't here right now, Sugar Riot.
There is
Like
only Gunblade.
4.
Light party?
Like party. Tank Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Kanon. Popo.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Defense out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
2.
Don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Supports out. Tank Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Others.
Stun.
Grade wide. Cat. 10.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger! The
Others.
Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
This guy's breaching.
The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, jeez.
We have 2 battle maids today, I just realized.
What inspiration will you
Yeah.
give me, I wonder?
I'm a copycat though.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Clevers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Hairs. Fork. Hairs. Tankbuster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Kanon. Alana.
When I think desert, dive into these prickly fellows.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
Keep hands out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Three.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Going the wrong way. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm dead.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Clevers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Hairs. Three. pairs. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Alright. Okay.
Could it not be me for
When I
once?
think of death,
Maybe?
I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Few camps out. Moose.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
One.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Supports are out. Tank Buster.
Pudding alone gets us some style, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Others.
Stun.
Second. Shoot.
Raid wide.
I hate how that hinges on me so much. Oh my god.
Cat. 10.
Like if I fuck up in the slightest way and don't have like a third Midare, it's just over.
I got a tether.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
No, it's not. It's not me not being able to weave in the stun or anything. It's me going into that part with the right shit. I guess sometimes I spend just slightly too much on AoEing all the moves. And it's just like, ugh.
When are you hitting Ixoten? Like right as the race spawn? You pop? Because if you hit it then, I actually hold that Namakiri set until the Jabber spawns, and then just cleave all the moves with that, and then I use the, I mainly do the raise using the Miyako stuff from the 2 minute.
I just use it as soon as it comes up, which in the current setup is as the first Yan is dying. And then I'll just I don't know, it's been weird. Like I'll reapply Higanbana on the boss, and then I'll start doing AoE shit and Meikyo and Tenkagoken and everything. And I'll usually use like a Tendo Tenkagoken and Gurren on the first set, and then Ogi and Kaishi on the second set with the second ray. But sometimes something just gets a little fucked up in my AoE rotation, and I spend a little too much on the second ray. And then don't have enough for fucking Jabberwock. And then when I try to save it, the moves don't die. I don't know. I'll try again.
Don't stress too much.
I don't know how much I can do. That is an extremely tight DPS check there. 2 check.
Are you AoEing during the Jabber, or are you just single targeting?
Now, as soon as the Jabber is targetable, I switch to single target.
Okay.
I did go in with weakness that time too, but it fell off by the time the Jabber was up, so...
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs? Three. Pairs.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! Go back on our feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Neckbuster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The ring has become deadly!
For once, game, please, I'm begging you.
telling you, play ninja. Reverse rotation. Reverse is range of ninja.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
I don't have ninja levels.
He comes out.
I say that mostly as a joke. Ninja can be hard to play against people.
Give me.
Not I am being as genuine as I can.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I know.
Four.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Sports in.
Mine is
Ow.
going.
The challenger
The fuck?
Is this the end?
I must have moved at the wrong time, sorry.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Fellows!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs. Three. No, I lied. The other side.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Oh, I forgot to turn around.
There was no way I was gonna get to the right place in time.
I was not paying attention. To the
Yeah, the
icons.
tether's backwards.
Caught me sleeping.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Fellows!
What's your favorite color?
200k Kayashi.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party. Two. Light party.
image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Kari. Lilana.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Comes out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Four.
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Sports are in. Raid wide.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece. The Fiend has been completely remade.
Feathers. 2-minute pops. Oh. I thought that cat already died.
Yeah.
I saw squirrels dying, so I just assumed the cat had died in the cleave already.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar
There
Riot.
goes my offering.
Fuck it up.
Badly.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs. One. Pairs. Tank Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Ari. Sonic.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Fuck.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Four.
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Supports are out. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece. The fiend has been completely
Hello, Exploder.
remade.
Others 2 minute.
Yeah, got some gift subs going out. Take care of those in a minute. Sorry, that was my fault.
The challengers
Sorry, that was my fault.
This is the end.
Killed her.
Yeah?
What? I got sidelined by gift subs.
Oh no.
Give me just a second here. Thank you for the gift subs, Exploder. One's going out to Cure Attack, Calabiscuits, Jiga, King of Grunts, and Gadachi. Thank you again. Thank you for more. There's 5 more going out to For Your Eyes, Blaze, Athene, Feel Good, and I have no clue what to do. So, oh, jeez. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're good now. Decided to throw 10 gifts onto me all at once. I'm like, holy crap, where there's all that noise?
Damn.
Damn. That's cool.
You got some rise
For
ups
you.
going in there too, so.
Oh, jeez.
Or the Athena mode as we call it here.
The T
Yes. Alright, we're good now. Thanks again, Exploder. No big deal. You surprised me more than anything else, but thank you. Exploder apologizes for the interruption.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terrors!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw
Light party. Four.
Wait, what?
Light party.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
It's weird. I did what I always do there, and it launched me off.
They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
We got tossed.
Tank buster.
an image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Kari. Mulan.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Jumps head out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to
Two.
get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Ports out.
Alright, you're
Yeah, I'm
really
sorry.
close. Okay. It's okay.
Raid wide. Tank buster. Others, spot, minute, all the fun stuff. Grade wide. Okay, if you can, and if you can't. Also get rid of others.
Second.
Ray. Cat's gotta go after the Ray.
Two out there.
The challenger's down! Is this being hit?
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Laura.
Feels like we get very low damage on the third ray in general. I
Well,
feel like I can't afford to AoE there, and I just have to like fucking kill the ray and then fucking kill the cat.
Well, I switched from using my pot there to using my pot for the four moves. We were having consistency issues.
Well, I was multi-targeting the moves in the third ray that time too, and I felt like I shouldn't have.
The way I handle that PF is I AoE to build the stacks, and then I do Madara instead of the.
So you just do
I use AoE to build
Oka,
stacks.
and then
Yeah, because it saves 2
Ukikaze.
GCD, so you get to it faster,
that makes sense.
and you're only barely breaking even.
I'll do a Vidare for the third ray then.
Because I think the damage point to break even with Samurai is 3 to 4. So like you're barely breaking even with AoE.
Gotcha.
So you're better off just single targeting pretty much the rest of the fight at that point.
Okay.
On the rare occasion the cat lands, so I guess the AoE is better.
Yeah, but that's kind of hard to
Land around.
predict.
Yeah.
Like it has to land, and you have to be at the right number of stacks for your shit.
Yeah, you're asking a lot of execution perfection there to make that work.
Of course, just shit aligning. Like
It's very much, oh, Shoha's here, right as the cat jumped to us. Cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
because depending on
Shame.
how mechanics play out earlier in the fight, you're either up a few GCDs or down.
Yeah,
a few
you're
GCDs.
kind of asking a lot there at that point.
Yeah, like if your AoE is positive on 2, then you should probably stick to AoE. If you are positive on 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, then try just single targeting down the rays and pretty much everything from that point forward.
You know what was funny about that poll? I thought I was going to be the one to get us killed on that one, and ended up not playing out that way. Because I accidentally bumped like 3 cooldowns at once right before the ad phase started. I'm surprised I made it all the way up to that
Yeah.
point with
Yeah.
what little I had.
It's very hard not to press the glowy buttons sometimes.
Alright.
Also,
One last bit.
if you're holding pot for after first ray, you're potentially pushing your third pot out of the fight.
Oh, no, I'm doing it for first ray.
Yeah.
Well, let's get at least one more in here.
Yep.
Not if I fuck up the wings call out, and then we'll get 2 pulls.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terror!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Lake party. One. Lake party.
His brother out.
Well, you didn't call it wrong, so this will probably be the last pull then.
Don't think so.
A lot funnier that way, though.
Thank Buster.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to do my opener 1,000 times tonight. I'm a little tired of it.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Ari. It's on. Sam, did you get it at all?
Desert diving in these prickly fellows.
Damn.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
DFAM's out. Sticky moose.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Three.
You don't want to get caught mad.
Oh, I fucked up.
Well, there we go.
Took my spot.
Reset quick.
Yeah, one more good pull. One more good pull. 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes.
Clearly, you should have just rested me back into the middle out of your spot so you could take it.
That might be asking a lot.
Banish.
Yeah, it is. a
Doesn't do
spell.
that, though.
Doesn't do that though.
Yeah, there's a blue mage spell that does it.
What
do you
inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Petulant Flood.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
But Protean Wave does the knockback.
There's several that do knockbacks.
What's your favorite color?
Or they need to just make the tank eat skill from PvE.
Yeah? Oh, I didn't have ramp on us. That's why.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
I have no wing, Jay.
Oh Jesus.
Light party. 4.
Yep, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Tank buster.
And using my cooldown.
It sounds like cheating.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Don't worry, the one after desert phase I take in raw.
Kari, Solana.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's meant to restore the needles. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
DPM's out. Sticky moose.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand?
1.
You don't want to get caught in that.
Don't know how the wall didn't kill him.
Don't question it.
What do you think of this?
Supports are out. Ow. Red wide.
Yep, I think we're done.
Down. Is this the end?
Nope, I don't want that bike.
Yep. Thank you for showing up again.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
It's always good practice. So thank you.
Speaking of stuff, what is everybody's thoughts on next week? Lisa's still out. Jigga's not going to be around to sub. Do we want to try to pull something together for Thursday or Friday, or what do we want to do there?
I think that depends if 90's router gets fixed by
Just
that
want to
week.
wait and see what happens with 90 before.
Yeah, if it doesn't, we'll just call it off. I think, or we could just like hang out and do other
Alright.
shit.
We'll see
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we're at then, I guess. Well, good attempts this week. We'll pick it back up.
Good practice.
All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for tonight. Thank you again, Exploder, for the 10 gift subs. I do appreciate that. And I think that's it for this week. The videos from this week should be going up starting tomorrow. I've already got 2 of them ready. I just needed the video from tonight to start working on that. And we'll be back next week. I'll post more details on what we're streaming next week. If we don't end up raiding, I'll probably just add some additional solo streams instead. We'll see how things go. Anyway, thank you for joining me as always, and we'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, this is Dragon Ikari. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see from me, feel free to comment below. Also, check out the links in the description of the video to find me on various other platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.